Why, hello there, agile, strong, intelligent, and wise alike. Shams Nelson here from Fantastic Anatomy, and in this episode of Fantastic Anatomy, I have some very exciting news, and also a fun opportunity for some of you guys out there because my friend has a Kickstarter for his game, which is kind of like chess meets Magic the Gathering. It's the movement of chess mixed with the mechanics of a collectible trading card game. Super cool if you're into that kind of stuff. I played it with him in the beta, and it's a little bit complicated, but if you are like if you play D&D and you like get rules and stuff, it's not that complicated. And you'll get it, and it's really interesting. So what we're going to do today is I got a sneak peek. He sent me some great artwork, and I haven't actually looked at it yet. And this is the art from the cards, and we're going to look through it and maybe pick a couple and see what we can learn from them. So let's go right ahead and do that. Can I get this to be a little bigger like that? There we go. We want to get a good. So the first is Adar, Hand of Zal. Oh man, this guy is sick. This is great because I'm not usually good at doing hoods, so maybe actually I'm almost sure I'm going to use that one. Beautiful composition on this piece. Can I make these bigger? Hold on. I got an idea, you guys. No need to thank me. Oh, that's so much better. Look at this guy. We're going to come back to him. So, this is sick. Blind Stalker. I mean, look at the artwork in this. This is gorgeous. I love it when they use this minimal kind of painting work, especially in the background. And look up here how it's kind of abstract. Oh, this is beautiful. I'll have to come back and study this one, but not today. This could be a good one for muscles. This is really interesting how he made this arm into one piece. I think we're gonna come back to this guy. Beautiful. I'm guessing these are the same artist. It's got a similar flair. Look at that little like dust reflecting off the light. Beautiful. This is very cool. Look how stylized this shoulder, the deltoid muscle is, and then here we have the trapezius. Such a nice rounded form there. Really great forms. This would be a great one actually to study. Look at it because we've got some of this stuff stripped away and simplified. This area right here is very interesting. Too much material for one video, man. This is cool. I think this used some photo bombing. Is that what they call it? Effects? So that's like a real photograph mixed in with digital painting. This looks like it's probably some of the texture and stuff, and maybe this part's from a real photograph. Cool stuff, man. Great composition. Look at that contrast. Look at that contrast. You don't get much more contrasty than that. What is this? Flame decoy. Oh, cool. Alright, alright. Ugh. That's just gross. That's a horse slug, guys. That is a horse slug. That's sick. I'd draw that in chibi form. Be epic. Dang, I like this guy's expression and the fact that he's on a tilt. That the composition is that's very interesting. And actually, this one has a similar element. If you put things at an angle, it gives it more dynamic. Actually, look at these. Most of these have that element. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's just continue forth. But this is sick. I'm definitely gonna have to come back and study these from a digital painting perspective. But for now, I just wanted to make some sketches. I'm a little tired. It's been a long day, so I'm not very good at digital. Oh, look at this beautiful cha-cha. Look at the graphic feel on this. And then we've got the hood. So you know what? Let's go into hoods a little bit. Don't want to use this one? No, let's go back to the first one. This guy, man. Let's just start with him. I'm going to start here. And we'll, oops, I shouldn't have closed that Finder window. Downloads, look at that. It's got my name on it. I'm VIP. No need to be jealous. One day you'll be cool too, maybe. Alright, alright, alright. So I think we're mostly going to go for, let's look at that hood. Let's look at that hood. I think I'm going to take three images and learn one thing from each. That shall be my my goal here. Alright. So let's get to doodling. I'm going to take, oops. And you get a nice... This takes a black here, I guess. Is this pure black? No, see, it's got dark, dark, dark purple. You never want to have pure black in your compositions, man. Try to tell you this, folks. So let's draw a head like a his head, simplify it with the head straight on. I didn't warm up or anything, so I don't want to make my life difficult because I have a feeling my drawings are not going to be as hot as they could be. And by the way, the link is going to be in the Kickstarter. Does that even make sense? The link to the Kickstarter is going to be in the description. So this is interesting. Look what we got going on here. Basically, this shape is the first one I'm going to want to find. So it's going to go onto the top of the head, and it comes down, maybe more on this side, sure. And then at that point, it folds in. And I know this looks crazy, but I'm just trying to figure it out. When I do my first drawings, trying to figure something out, I try not to judge how it looks. In fact, I'm expecting it to look bad, but hopefully we'll be able to. And let's take some of his face. So the eyes are right about here. One of them's covered up, so that's fine. Put the eyes like that. And then we got a nose, so we use a fantastic anatomy method, just shape it in right there. And then let's get those cheekbones. So this is cool. This gives a skeletal feel. I actually used to do this more, but I forgot about this. Is that if you put the gaunt, it makes them a little more gaunt, but also it's got that evil skeleton look. You know what I'm saying? And there's the lips, maybe somewhere around here. And the chin. He's got a pretty mighty chin, but it's not quite as mighty as I made it here, but that's okay. Maybe like that. And so oh yeah, I forgot about this. I used to use this a lot. The two bump method, I think I have a different name for it. I have a video about this. But basically you got the cheekbones, and then you got the area where the mouth is. And then you got the chin, so I guess it's 3. And then here you just, and that's the part we shaded in over there. So that's pretty cool. I think a lot of superheroes used to have that part of their mask a different color or shaded in or something like that, like Gambit. I don't even know if it's like, does he wear a mask or is it just his face? Like, I don't even know, man. This guy's giving me a Gambit vibe. Like, this is Gambit if he, like, you know, worked a little harder at developing his superpowers and lived in the Eternal King's universe. Okay, so let's see if I'll do it. I have 2 going on here. This one will be a little, won't have it dip as much on that side. And then what's going on here, man? There's a back area of it that comes down a little farther. Something like that in the back. And then the front side. So this is interesting. It kind of comes, it's kind of ambiguous what it's doing, but it's awesome. I think if you get the shape right, people won't really care. They just figure like, oh, he's got an awesome hood. And maybe that's why we can't look that awesome in real life, because it's like, no. No, hoods can look awesome in real life. Star Wars got some awesome hoods and stuff. And then the thing with this hood is it doesn't come closed in the front, which I think is interesting. So we would have, you know, open thing like that, and then it's connected to something over here on the sides. Cool. Let's just like look at some of the details. Be good for you know, okay, we got one cross here. This is interesting. It's held together with a pin. I like that idea because you gotta think about the different ways of closing. I always use buckles, but other cultures should have different methods. This looks like it's got, what is that, attached with some metal, you know, with some kind of copper attachments. There's some very cool details added here. And then, yeah, cool. So I think we'll stop there on this guy. And actually, you know what? Let's bring in the arm. So what we'll do is we'll bring this guy up here, And now we're going to bring in the arm. Remember that cool arm we saw? Let's grab that arm and let's learn from it. This one right here. Commander Vetis. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Dun. Look at that, man. This guy's been working out. He's been in the gym, bro. He's the bro that says, "Do you even lift, bro? Do you even lift?" Commander Vetis, man. He'll just call you out. You're looking a little, you're not looking too pumped up, bro. Do you even lift, bro? With his glowing green eyes, man. I like how everyone's eyes are glowing, man. That's how you know you're powerful. So let's erase this, and we're just going to have this guy shirtless with a hood. How does the hood stay on? How does he do it? No one knows, man. Oh, you know what? Actually, maybe I could give him like half clothes. We'll just do this right half. He's got a toga. He's going for the toga look. I don't think that's a crime. So, what can we, there's a really big gap in the middle, and I like it when, you know, they have the shading on here, because the light's actually catching that middle part. That's going to make your pecs look ridiculous. And then we got, since we're looking a little bit down because he's leaning forward, this is going like that. These would probably more go straight like this because we're looking straight on. Now let's have him leaning forward a little bit, maybe. Let's see if that'll give the illusion of that anyway. So we'll move the pecs a little farther down, and we'll have the curvature, the striations curving upwards like that. Dun dun dun, bruh. Dun dun dun, dun dun. What's his name? Varus? Commander Vetis. Dun dun dun, Vetis. Dun dun dun, dun dun. Alright, that's gonna give me a headache. Let's see how it connects here. So one thing I really like is deltoid. Okay, so let's just get the deltoid shape. That's kind of lumped all into one, so he's not separating the three parts of the deltoid, which I kind of like. It's simpler, but he hints at it with this, or he or she, whoever the artist is, hints at it like that. And then, you know, I wonder how many female artists draw like really buff, like dudes like this. I mean, I'm sure there are, but I feel like there aren't that many for some reason. I just get the feeling that this was digitally painted by a dude, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just because guys like really buff. So let's, you know, just being like, yo, man, that's how dudes are supposed to look. I don't know what to tell you. So this is cool because there's like a column here for the body. I'm seeing this as like a just solid column. And then coming off that column, we got some latissimus dorsi. And then the whole point I wanted to do this with this muscle right here. Look at this. Look at this. The triceps scooping down. So usually you're going to separate these, man. You're going crazy, man. Look at that. It's one unit. And then we got, let's see, I think we got one unit right here. What is this little unit? It's a semi-unit. It's a semi-unit. And we got it coming off like that. I know this is coming off way too thick and in a weird angle, but I'm just studying the shapes. We'll come back and try to make it fit properly. And then we got this kind of shape. Alright, so let's have him not look like a total nerd. I think I got the basic idea. I just arm got way too big. So let's do this. Now I'm going to kind of sketch it out using the same principles, but kind of just in my own, like how I would do it. Okay, so we got the try, we got the buy. And there was something here, but then it came out like that. There we go. Let's see. Oh man, I found a new drawing book too. I'll talk about it in a future video. I gotta go buy this book. Well, it's a little stiff, but I mean, this one doesn't match up with that. Let's see, if I was to do this arm, try doing the same style, but keep it really, really loose. Now it looks like he's carrying like a bucket, because this angle right here makes it seem like there's something heavy pulling the shoulder down. That's cool though. Whatever. And then this one's got the spear coming off like that. That's cool. It's a strong way to carry a spear, I would say. I feel strong when I carry a spear that way. I guess that's all I can really go ahead and say with any certainty. Alright, cool. Now let's do one more. I said I was going to do 3. What should we... Can we add to this guy? This guy's got a hood. No, that's a different kind of hood. No, this is cool. Alright, let's change his hood to this kind of hood. I know you can't see it that well, but I think it's going to work out alright. Sometimes you just gotta trust me. Trust, bro. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Whoa, look at him peering up there. Okay, we could put this in the background. That's kind of cool. So, let's just go ahead and we're going to re-hood this bro right here. Now, the main thing I'm seeing on this hood, which I liked and I wanted to explore, was this shape. It's like a... I don't know what shape that is. It's that shape. Okay, and then we got... How did the sides come in? The sides come in... So this is like a thinner cloth. The other one was like a thick cloth. And the sides come in like this, and they're kind of coming in like this. Like everything's kind of scooping in this way. Right? And then we got another level here. It goes out all the way to the shoulders. Because on this one, it's connected, something like that. Alright. And then he's got, you know, he's ninja. A lot of his forehead showing. A lot of forehead showing. You're gonna get spotted that way. Let's say this guy's not the ninja. Does that look like a cool hood? I don't know. Not really. And I'm getting tired. I got a lot of work to do if I'm gonna catch up with these guys on their hood game. My hood game's always been a little weak. How about you guys? Anyways, before I forget, I want to give you guys another reminder. You got to go check out the Eternal Kings Kickstarter. It's got 4 days left. 4 days to go, or 3 or something like that maybe at this point. By the time you're seeing this, probably 3, maybe 2. And it's pretty sick. It's already funded, so it's going to get made. But I think it's going to be cheaper if you get it now, and you might get versus if you buy it, you know, wholesale. And you'll have to order it offline, and I don't know, you have to find it and stuff. I don't know where it's going to be in retail stores and stuff like that yet. So if it's a game that interests you, support my homie. Go check it out. And yeah. Let me just give him this neck right here. I think I made it worse. Alright. As I do every so often, I shall quit while I'm behind with my big-headed guy right here. And say peace, God bless, and stay fantastic, everyone.